everyone for joining. For those who don't know me, my name is Rob Wilson. I'm the Chair of Learning and Development for District 5360. I'm also the current President of Calgary Chinook. It's my honor to help moderate this session with you and with our District Governor-elect Mano Mitchell. I'm sure you guys all know Mano already. The cool thing about this session with what used to be PETS, and it used to be district learning training, then it was PETS and SETS, and now it's PELS and CELS. Mano will explain the reason why, is that it's really the DGE's show. Like it's really, Mano gets to really have input as to how the session goes and how it looks and what we want to learn. And what I think is really cool is that there's so much information that we really want to do our best job to prepare you for your year, make it the best ever, make it so you have successful years. And we decided to kind of break it up into 3 sessions. So we have the 2 virtual sessions, one this month, one in February, and then we have our in-person session in March. And obviously, hopefully everyone can join with that because there is tons of value to be had. As you all know, being back in person. Yeah, the Zoom's great. It's easy, it's convenient. We're here on the screen, Regina, Mexico, all over the place in Alberta. But there's so much to be learned from the value of the networking and just meeting and having those around the table discussions. We have a great location in downtown Calgary, which offers that, tons of different breakout rooms, even though it's kind of neat to navigate downtown buildings in Calgary. We do it on a weekend when it's not open, and once you're there, it's awesome. So we've done it a couple of years in a row. Then we're going to use it again. So, but without further ado, so it's gonna be very interactive. Obviously, you can get so much staring at a screen. We want to keep you engaged. As Mano mentioned, it's recorded. We'll send out the link. Charlene does a great job turning it around, and then we'll email it out to you. That way, it's on you. The District 5360 has a YouTube channel. If you don't know, it's easy to search it, and then it'll be front and center, and then it's there forever. So if you ever want to look back on it or have other people in your club view it, other members of your leadership teams, if there's any points, you can just fast forward, rewind, etc. right to so that it's really easy to navigate and just kind of re-listen to the sections that you think are value to either listen yourself or again bring to your leadership team and your board and your club. So as always, we are on Zoom, and I know as much we're probably in person way more, but please mind your mutes. Unless you need to talk, we'll get you to unmute, and then just to eliminate the background noise. And yeah, you obviously, if you need to shut down your video, no problem at all. Just we trust that you're listening in the background. So I have a dog as well. I saw all the dogs, so I've been at work all day, so I'm sure she may need to go out at some point, so I may need to duck off. But anyways, so without further ado, Mano, take it away.
Okay, thank you very much, Rob, and I greatly appreciate your support in all of this. As Rob said, it's going to be interactive. We're going to use the whiteboard tonight, we're going to use polls tonight, and we're going to have discussion. You're not going to be staring at my PowerPoint. We're going to start with that, but then we're going to move. Now, there's our immediate past District Governor, Kurt.
Your phone was buzzing.
Okay, thank you. I don't need my phone. Done. Okay, thank you. Okay. People have dog interruptions. I have Rotarian husband interruptions. So, okay, so it's wonderful to meet all of you this evening. I'm looking forward to getting to know more about you, about your clubs, as we start this journey of learning together. My journey of learning in the district governor stream started last year as district governor nominee designate. I found myself in the district governor nominee position in July, and then suddenly I found myself in the district governor-elect position in November. I've been drinking from the fire hose, and I certainly have an appreciation for everything coming at you in preparation for what we like to call our year, although it's a Rotary year, but it's our year as leaders. And I want you to be as best prepared as possible. I've been president 2 times. I've learned a lot. I've been president of a small club, and I've been president of the largest club in our district. So both came with different challenges, and the sessions that we're going to prepare for you are aimed to assist you so that when July 1st comes around and your president says, bye, good luck, you're ready. And you're ready to deal with the things that will come up throughout the year. So I am going to ask you at different times, what are your burning questions? Because we want to make sure that the training we're delivering is what you need. And I use the word training, but it's really learning. Training is what you do with pets. Learning is what adults do. We learn, we improve, we open our minds to new stuff. And this is what this is all about. So we're going to start with quick introductions. We'll go around the room and let's see here. I will do this. Share. Okay, so you probably see my screen now, correct? A nod? Yeah,
you're good.
okay. Okay, so your name, your club and location, because I do want to recognize the fact that we have people from different districts in this session tonight. And maybe you can tell us what district you're from as well. And I always like to ask this question, how many times have you been president? Because what I seem to find is we have this recycling thing, but maybe all of you are first-time presidents. So we'll explore that. So let's see here. I am going to stop sharing because you know what you need to say, right? Your name, club, location. How many times have you been president? So this way now I can see you. So we're going to start with Iris. I'm just going to go with people as they show up on my screen. Iris, please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Iris. I'm from District 5080, the Rotary Sunrise Club of Cranbrook, and I'm currently in Cranbrook, BC, and I have never been president before. This is my first time.
Awesome, great, welcome. Alan.
I think there's just one Alan, so I'll start. So it's Alan Gano. I'm in Stettler, District 5360. Been a member of Rotary since 2000. In I think it was 2011, I was president. And so I'm on a recycle, I guess. I'm not sure what word to use. So thank you.
Second time, wonderful. Al from Cranbrook.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. My name, as you know, I'm Al Dick from Cranbrook, British Columbia. I'm also a member of the Cranbrook Sunrise Club. I'm the area governor for district Area 3, which means Area 3 is the East Kootenay region, which includes Fernie, Kimberley. There's 2 clubs in Cranbrook, and now we have just 1 club in Creston, British Columbia. We just amalgamated 2 clubs in Creston into 1. So yeah, we have about 190 members in Area 3. We have 2 clubs. Cranbrook and Fernie have been in existence for over 100 years. So
Awesome.
there you go.
And have you been president, Al?
Oh, yes, I was president in the COVID year.
Ah, difficult year, yeah. Thank you. We'll go with Carolyn and then Rob, you'll be up next, Rob Curry.
Hi, I'm from the Rotary Club of Qualicum Beach in BC, and I was president of the Chestermere Club. I was the founding president of the Chestermere Club. And so this will be my second time as president, but totally different experience than chartering or a satellite club. So yeah.
No kidding. What district is Qualicum Beach in?
5260.
56.
And I am co-presidenting with Carol, who's also on this call, Carol Emer.
Awesome.
So we're co-presidents this year.
Super. Okay, we'll have Rob and then we'll do Linda after that.
Good evening, everyone. My name's Rob Curry, and I am with the Rotary Club of Canmore within District 5360, and this is my first time as Rotary President.
Great, awesome, welcome. Linda and then Judy Ann.
Hi there, I'm Linda Campbell. I'm with the Rotary Club of Calgary Heritage Park, 5360, and this is my first time being president.
Awesome, great. Welcome, Judy Ann and then Gordon.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Judy Amwabanga, and I am a first-time president for the Rotary Club of Red Deer Sunrise, District 5360. We've got 21 members. I've been a member since 2012 and always seem to land on fundraising, so I'm kind of glad to be moving into the president role.
Yes. Awesome. That's great, Judy. It won't be very far from you, though. You won't get away from it totally. Thank you so much, Judy. Gordon, and then
Good evening, everyone. My name is Gordon Weicker. I'm with the Rotary Club of Calgary at Stampede Park, District 5360, here in Calgary. And I've not been president before. This will be the first kick at it.
awesome. And you have a large club. That'll be
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah. Wonderful. Okay, Carol, and then Kathy.
Good afternoon or good evening, I'm not sure. My name is Carol Emer. I am the president-elect with Qualicum Beach Rotary Club on Vancouver Island. This is my first time being president. I have been involved in Rotary Club in Kelowna and also the Rotary Club of Calgary North. So I had some experience before, but never been president before. So looking forward to the challenge.
Great. Welcome, Carol. Okay, Kathy, and then Chris.
I really am here. I'm sorry. Good evening. I'm from the Cardston Rotary Club, and if you don't know where that is, we're 15 minutes from the US-Canada border, Carway Customs. And I've only been a Rotarian for a couple of years. My husband's been one for a long, long time. And yeah, this is my first time, obviously, being the president.
Awesome. That's great for you to step into those shoes. Wonderful. Okay, Chris, and then Bill.
So I'm Chris Ritter. I'm with the Rotary Club of Calgary West, District 5360, and I'm first-time president.
Awesome. Great, Chris. Okay, Bill.
Hi, everyone. Bill Hamilton with the Rotary Club of Calgary downtown, and this will be my first time as president.
Awesome. Big shoes to fill. That's a big club. Just like Gordon, it'll be a very different experience for you guys compared to smaller clubs. Yeah. Okay, Nurdin and then Darren. Did I pronounce your name properly, Nurdin?
Yes, you did. Hello,
Okay.
everybody. My name is Nurdin Kasamali. I'm from the Calgary Club of Rotary East. I was president in 2007, but with the Millennium Club.
Ah, great. So back in the shoes again. Wonderful. Darren and then Kim.
My name is Darren Wennis. I'm the member of the Lethbridge Sunrise Rotary Club. Was a member in Canmore back in the late 90s, early 2000s. Been with Lethbridge 11 years. I'm actually the president nominee for 26-27. I got the email today and signed up. I'm not sure if I should be here or not, but
Hey, you can be of great support for the person who's actually in the PE shoes.
for Carl, sure. So District 5360, that's kind of who I am.
Okay, wonderful. Kim and then Larry.
Hi, I'm Kim Cartouchian. I'm with the Rotary Club of Calgary Fish Creek, and this is my first time as president.
Wonderful, great. Okay, Larry, then Wayne.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Oops.
sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Hello?
we
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you, Larry.
Oh, you can hear me. Okay, because I'm not sure. I'm working with a headset here. So I'm from Brooks, which is between Calgary and Medicine Hat. And this is my first time as president.
Wonderful. Welcome, Larry. Okay, Wayne, and then Sheila.
Wayne Weeb from Calgary Chinook Club. I'm a longtime member, and this is my first time as president.
Ooh, first time in a long time.
First time in a lot of years, yep.
Good. Okay, Sheila, and then I think we will have done everybody. Sheila, you're probably trying to find your unmute button.
He's muted.
Yeah, we got it. Maybe she stepped away. That's okay.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to keep moving because we have an action-packed evening. Thanks, everybody, for number one, being here, but more importantly, for stepping up to the role. Rob, can you launch poll number one, please? Okay, we're going to exercise our right to vote here, and Rob is now going to launch poll number one, which is how many years have you been in Rotary? So if you could select your answer. And it looks like we're nearly there. We're at 12 out of 18, 13, 14.
I've lost my spot.
Oh, right, Wayne.
Yeah.
We know you're over 21 years.
Yeah, I'm more. I am.
Yep.
So look at that. You can be president. Oh, can you show the poll, please?
Yep.
Thank you. So we have actually 4 out of 16 under 5 years, and just 1 between 6 and 10, 5 between 11 and 15, 3 between 16 and 20, and 3 over 21 years. You can be president at any stage in your Rotary career. And the reason for doing these learning sessions is so that we can equalize what you know, so that you are prepared to go into your role. So thank you very much for popping that up. We can close the poll now. That'd be great.
Yeah, it should be gone.
Okay, so let's see. So when I was thinking of my vision of, what do I want to accomplish as district governor of this awesome district? And I thought, you know what, the results of my success will be seen in your success. If I did my job right, you guys will have an enjoyable year. There will be challenges. I can guarantee you that. But you will be able to navigate through those challenges, and the district, all my teams will be here to help and support you. So like I mentioned before, when we looked at what we wanted to cover, we thought, oh my gosh, there's all of this information. We can't do it all in one day in person. And I know other districts do multiple days. And at one point in time, we did that. But for cost reasons and to respect people's personal time, we chose to break it up this way so that you get all the content, but not all at once. So we're going to move on to the vision. What do you see as a vision for yourself and your club for next year? So let's play a little game. I want you to pretend that it's July 1st of 2026, and you are now handing over the baton to the next president. So I want you to think about, what are you most happy about as you pass the baton on to the next president? What is the thing that is going to make you most happy to say, look, this is what I'm handing you, a club that does this, or a club of so many people, or a club that did so many service projects? What is it that's going to fuel you for that? Who would like to provide an answer to that? Just raise your hand. Okay, go ahead, Gordon.
So when I mean, our club has grown sort of exponentially financially over the last number of years. And I think we have 2 responsibilities. One is to raise money, of course, for the community and get it out there. But the other one is to give the money away prudently and in a responsible manner and consistent with Rotary principles and 4-way test. And I think that would probably be, for me, I mean, it would be part of the action plans, obviously, but for me, it would be making sure that we have provided the community what we said we'd provide them, and made sure that we've given the money away to the charities that are in need of it and that have demonstrated their need for it.
Awesome. Great. Anybody else would like to share their vision? Okay, go ahead, Al.
As president during COVID, we had to transition from in-person meetings to Zoom meetings, and we only missed one. We only missed one meeting.
I'm going to ask you to be succinct and answer the question. Sorry, we have lots to cover, and
yeah, thank you. Thank you. I am long-winded. So my goal for the end of that year was to have a healthy club that were happy to meet each other, whether it was Zoom or face-to-face.
Awesome. Great. I think Linda, you had your hand up?
I did. Sorry, it took me a minute to find my mute.
And
Yeah, no, I want to ensure we have each member feel valued, their contributions are noticed and respected, and that way we have increased engagement.
Awesome. Great. Nerdin, what about you? What's your vision?
My vision is to make sure that our club is participating in what they're saying that we are going to do. We are like us. We say that we are going to volunteer, and the challenges that we have at our club is getting enough people to volunteer.
Right.
And my goal would be to make sure that each and every club member participates in volunteering the community service that we have promised to do.
Awesome. Rob, go ahead.
Engaging club members to serve the community in an impactful way.
Awesome. So think about that question and get yourself a little notebook, or maybe you have that electronically on your computer, but write down that vision, make it very clear in your mind. We're gonna launch another poll, and I'm gonna ask you some specific questions related to the vision. So, and Rob and Charlene, if you're wondering, where are all the other questions? I'm skipping them because of time. So here's poll number 2. How many club members do you think you'll have by the end of your Rotary year, or the Rotary year? Will you have the same? Will you have more? Or will you have less? And then question 2, how many new donors to the Rotary Foundation will your club have the honor of celebrating at the end of the year?
You put the questions back up again, please.
They're still there, aren't they?
Well,
I
Nope.
don't see them.
Once you put submit, that disappears.
Oh, once you click submit. Okay.
Yeah.
And then the third question was, how many Polio Plus Society members will your club have by the end of the year? And I think we're getting close to being able to close the poll.
Yeah, so we're at,
You'll see the questions
yeah,
and
the first question's fine, Menno. The second and third question, we are at 13 answered, so a few more for those two.
I can't actually do
Okay.
it.
That's okay.
Oh,
I
you
think
said-
we have enough.
Okay, that's fine. Let's end the poll. The general trend is what we're looking for, and share the
Very
results.
There you go.
Okay, so most of you said that you're going to have more members. Woohoo! That is cool. That is really awesome. And then some said the same, but nobody said they were going to have less members. I find that very inspiring. That's pretty cool. How many new donors? So some of you said the same number of donors. Some of you said more. Nobody said they would have less donors. And there's a person who doesn't know, which is very interesting, because as president, you should work closely with your foundation chair to see how that's going and just get reports from time to time. So you know who are the ones that are supporting your foundation, and inspire others to do the same. And then Polio Plus Society, same thing. Same number. 4 of you said you would have more, and a couple said you don't know. So I think this is great news, because you feel inspired to see some positive things happening in your club. That's great. Thank you very much for having the poll going there. Okay, so we can close that. Okay, so you'll have a vision for your club. You might have already started thinking about, where are we going to go? You might have even started thinking about that as a club member. Where are we going? So you get to talk about that. You get to write that down and don't lose sight of that vision. Always keep that vision right up front. So now we're going to focus on getting there, because it's great to have an idea of where you want to be. It's kind of like, you know, saying, I want to go on vacation in Mexico. Okay, that's great. You know, vision of a beach and all that stuff. Oh, hi, Madeline and Sheila. Thanks for joining us. But you have to figure out the plan to get there, and which airline are you going to take, and which hotel are you going to stay at, and make it all possible. You have to define all those steps. So I'm sure that you've thought about, oh, gee, what do I have to do as president? Am I ready for this? I've seen what the current president had to deal with. I wonder if I can do that. What I would like to know right now is, what is your burning question about what you have in your mind today, things that would keep you awake when you think about jumping into your presidency. So if you can open up the chat and put your question in there, we'll capture the chat, and I'll keep those questions in mind when we go through the topics this evening, as well as when we design future learning sessions for you. So don't be shy. We did this with the president-elects at the president-elect training session last April, and we finally got to answer their questions in the fall. I want to be able to answer your questions and have the team ready to answer your questions before you jump into your presidency. So this is why it's here. We had questions like, how does a club apply for grants? We had questions like, how do I engage my members more? We had questions like, how do you deal with crusty members? Seriously, that was a question. So here we go. How do we get all members engaged in activities? Great question, Carol. How do we increase engagement? Great question, Alan. Engagement, that's an awesome topic. I'm sure we'll cover that at some point. So as we move through stuff tonight, how do you get younger members and get existing members active? Oh my gosh, such a great question. How do I make the club a fun and desirable club to join so getting new members is easier? Oh, my goodness, these are all fantastic questions. Any more questions right now at this time? How do we establish a common theme in Calgary to work on together with our Calgary clubs to make a real impact in our city? Oh, that's a heavy question. Good one, because I've seen different things trying to launch in Calgary, and we still haven't been able to find the answer to that, but we'll work on it. How do you keep all members engaged? How do we ensure that all members meet their dream home shift obligations? So again, engagement, right? You expect people to show up for your service project, and you don't want to have to browbeat them into signing up. How do we transit from a dinner club to a club of action? Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, so tonight we are going to look at some of the things that could answer these questions, or at least you will see where you can find some of those answers. How do I partner with existing businesses to promote them as well as Rotary? Great. Handing out meals at Salvation Army with or with the local animal shelter. Great. Collaborations and cooperations, that's key. How do we create a new focus initiative with respecting the existing project? Good stuff, because you don't want to tell the people who've been working on existing projects that, hey, that doesn't matter anymore. We want to do something new. The club experience, folks, is key to keeping your members and attracting new members. And I will say that again. The club experience is what will allow you to keep your members and attract new members. And you will attract members who like that kind of club experience, whether it's a very traditional club or it's a new, funky, new way of doing things club. So always keep that in mind. Okay. It is now time to look at building your team, because with your vision and having the knowledge that you'll need, and we'll keep working on that over the next 2 more sessions after this one, you will not be able to do this alone. And that is a big lesson for me, because I'm one of those, I like to do things fast on my own. So I am learning this, and I would appreciate your support in this, just like you will come to appreciate the support of the people around you. So you need to be building your team. So I'd like the whiteboard to pop up now, and I'd like for you guys to use your mouse. You can click on the board and you can type in your answer. What do you see as a benefit of taking on a role, a leadership role in your club? I'll say that again. What do you see as being the benefit of taking on a leadership role in your club? I'll pop in an answer here. Whoops, I need to click on, you'll have to click the T for text, and then you'll be able to type. So for me, it's personal growth. I can't get that anywhere else. I don't work anymore. I'm retired, and I can get personal growth out of these leadership positions. So we see opportunities to use my strengths. Absolutely. You can make a difference. Yes. You can learn how to motivate and inspire others. Yes. Opportunities for making a difference, opportunities to influence. You can help support others, learn and grow and give back. Meet great people. These folks are the items, and we're going to capture this and I'll send them out to you, because when you build your team and you knock on someone's door and you say, hey, I would like you to be the secretary for the club next year, or I would like you to be our foundation chair next year. And they'll say, well, I really don't think so. And then you can say, you know what? You'll have the opportunity to demonstrate positive leadership. You'll be able to help build our community. You'll be able to have a deeper relationship with the folks in our club. You'll be able to, let's see, I'm trying to help other people get engaged. You'll be able to influence people. You'll be able to make a difference both locally and internationally in the community, a bigger one than just being a Rotary Club member. You will become a Rotarian when you step into a leadership position. There's a difference between a Rotary Club member and a Rotarian. You will feel all of that. Okay, so I still see people typing. Are we done? Okay, so like I said, we'll send these out to you so that you can use those as levers when you have conversations with people and knock on their door and say, hey, why don't you become our club secretary? Or why don't you step in and look at our finances? Or so let's talk about the positions now. So if you can save that whiteboard and take it off, that'd be great. I'm going to share my screen again. Oh, right. I didn't tell you what we were going to look at tonight. We'll just go right to positions. Why is it moving? I think there's an automatic slide progression.
There you go.
Okay, thank you. So, club leadership positions. Who's going to be on your team? Well, the most obvious ones are on the left-hand side. You've got the president, you need a secretary, you need a membership chair, you need a finance chair, and you need a foundations chair. All of those roles, for the most part, have descriptions on the Rotary Learning Center. So when someone says, I don't know what it takes to be a secretary, you can actually send them to the Learning Center and say, everything you need to know is there. And there's no guesswork. Same thing with membership and same thing with foundations. Finance is a little different because depending on the size of your club and your budget, this can be a very small job or it could be an enormous job. So when you look at these leadership positions, I'd like a few of you to share, do you have these already in place? President, secretary, membership, finance, foundations.
Yeah, the Rotary Club of Calgary Stampede Park has all those. We call our finance treasury. But,
Finance, treasury.
yeah, and then we
to
also include in the executive the
Mhm.
president-elect as well.
President-elect. Ah, I did not put that in there. Of course, president-elect. Yes. And some titles may be slightly different. So sometimes they call it finance and audit or audit and finance. That's another way. Or the position may be called treasurer.
What's DEI?
So let's jump into the right-hand column. The right-hand column are the optional chairs or people on your team, depending on the size of your club and depending on whether on your club members' interests. And by that, the footnote there is, if your club members are interested in a particular area in your community, maybe you should have a person on your leadership team in charge of that area. That's how you get engagement, is having something that your members are interested in. So let's talk about DEI. DEI stands for diversity, equity, and inclusion. This is how clubs are able to adapt and become more resilient over the years, is by introducing that idea that, hey, maybe we should look at our community and see if we reflect the community composition in the community in which we serve. So are you diverse? Is what you are doing equitable? And do you make things inclusive for people to be part of your Rotary Club? We have a DEI committee at the district level. And if you don't know how to start implementing that, like making it part of the fabric of your club, our DEI committee can certainly help you with that. So these optional ones, youth. How many of you have youth committees? Raise your hand. Some of you do. Yeah, okay. International. How many clubs have an international component? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stop sharing so that you can see each other. And I will simply mention the committee. So let's see, international. How many of you do work internationally? Awesome, cool. How many of you have a public image or communications chair? Okay, about half. How many of you have a committee that deals completely with club service? The kinds of things that an administrator would do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome. We talked about DEI. Vulnerable sector. How many of you have a representative that speaks on behalf of vulnerable sector, youth and elderly, and people with disabilities? Awesome. Good. Indigenous relations. How many clubs have an Indigenous relations committee? Okay, wonderful. Any other committees that I haven't talked about? Nerdin, you have your hand up.
We have new generations.
You have new generations. So that is like young adults. Is that correct?
Yes, and we sponsor an Interact Club.
Wonderful. Cool. Yeah, I didn't put in Interact in here, but I kind of nested it under youth. Any other committees? Yes, Linda, go ahead.
We have vocational.
Ah, can you tell us a little bit more about that? Because to me, that seems to be the
Fifth Avenue
area
service.
that people
Yeah.
can't get their.
Yeah, so it's the new Fifth Avenue of service. That's what we kind of learned about back in about 2017, 18. And we are, youth is up to age 18 and we are over 18. And we support and enhance ongoing education for adults, really. So all kinds, we do mentoring, we do all kinds of stuff, and yeah, it's actually continues to grow. It's been a great new avenue for us.
So if your club doesn't do vocational service, you can reach out to Linda and connect with her. I think that's a really cool way of, again, when we talk about engagement, how many of our clubs have people who have worked in a particular sector for 20, 30, 40 years, now they're retired. They have this wealth of knowledge in their minds, and it's not going anywhere. Wouldn't they love to be able to share that with others? Some people might, and there's an opportunity for using vocational service. Rob, I saw your hand go up.
Yeah, I don't believe it's been mentioned yet. Sorry if it has, but environment.
Environment, yes, because environment is, of course, our newest 7th area of focus. And so some clubs are making environment one of their priorities. Very cool. So talk about engaging members. If engaging younger members, it seems to be something that they are more, I don't want to say interested in, but they certainly have a keen interest in environmental issues. If you start doing service projects in that area, you might be able to attract and engage younger members. Just an idea. And again, if you want to know more about how does a club do environment, reach out to Rob, and I'm sure he'd love to share with you what their club is doing. Any other committees or chairs or specialty areas that your clubs are doing that was not listed so far?
Stettler has, we're very involved with youth and whether it's RILA, RIPEN, or long-term exchange.
Awesome. Great.
We have and I think the downtown club might have it as well, as a stay in school program, which provides endowments for kids takes them from grade 7 with a mentor all the way to high school, and then gives them an endowment for 4 years of education, which has been very successful. And as I say, the downtown club, because we've been partnering with them on terms of, as you're probably aware. So it's been a very successful program. The challenge is probably getting mentors on is really what it comes down to. It's a big commitment to stick with a young child from grade 7 through to university. So
it is indeed, and how rewarding it is. So when that happens. So again, you know, when your club can offer a variety of different things that represent the needs in your community, it's so much easier to attract new members, and it's easier to keep your members engaged when you're doing the things that they love doing. Okay, now, all of these different committees have potentially chairs of those committees. And if you're trying to get someone on your team to step up to one of those, of course, they're going to want a role description. So raise your hand if you have role descriptions for the different teams in your club. I see some tentative hands. It's like, maybe we do, maybe we don't, or maybe we don't have all of them. So I see 1, 2, 3. I'm sure, Gord, you have role descriptions at.
Well, we do. We have terms of reference of which defines the role. So it's the same thing. It's a little broader in terms of the scope of what the committee does as well.
Absolutely. So terms of reference, role description, job description, something that identifies what the person needs to do. So if you don't have those, please sit down with the person who's currently doing that and have them write out what it is that they're doing, because it'll be very difficult for you to attract somebody to the position without a role description. You need to know where those are. So familiarize yourself with where your club stores documents, and then find those role descriptions so that you can say, you know what, there's where you can find it. That's what the job is all about. Let me connect you with a person who's currently doing it, because they're leaving at the end of this Rotary year. I would love for you to be part of the team. Okay, so you have a vision. We're going to figure out how we're going to get to that vision by providing you with skills and tools. You will build your team. And when, let me ask you this, when should you start building your team?
Last fall.
Yesterday.
I was gonna say. Last year.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's never too early to start building your team. Get yourself an Excel spreadsheet, write down the positions you need to fill, and write down the name of the person who will continue in that role, or if it's vacant, and then start talking to people and inviting them based on all of those wonderful things you saw on that whiteboard, all those benefits. That's what's going to sell someone. It's the benefits. And because they will see all kinds of stuff happening, but you need to uncover it, unbox it for them, and then help them make that decision. So yes, if you haven't started building your team, get on it right away. That's part of your homework, by the way, is to build your team. So next time we meet, I'll be asking the question, so how's your team coming along? Okay. Now, so you're going to have your team. Now let's look at your club. So it's always good to know exactly where your club is, because never make any assumption about your club's health. Never. Just because you go to a club meeting, you leave, you're happy, it doesn't mean everybody's like that. A lot of people do not say anything. How many people here have a club where you get over 80% attendance every time you meet? Raise your hand. Cool, Nerdin, over 80%. I'm going to go to your club. I have to see what's happening there. How about 50%? Okay, we have a few more hands. Wouldn't it be nice if we had 80 to 100% of our members show up? Sometimes people vote with their actions, and they may not be coming to a club meeting because something doesn't satisfy what they're expecting out of the club experience. So it's really good to have a look at your club and do an assessment. How many of you have done a satisfaction assessment in your club, let's say in the last 3 years? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Awesome.
8, 9.
8, 9. Good. Good. So have a look at the latest assessment and see what it says. It would be worth your while to do one more before you step into your role, just so that you are very clear about where your club is at. So let's see. Let me ask you this. What are the indications? What do you see? What do you hear? What do you feel are the indicators of a successful, vibrant club? We talked about attendance, right? So attendance would be one thing. If you got more than 80% attendance every week, I think you're doing some really cool stuff. What are the other things that you see, hear, or feel in a vibrant, successful club?
We have a very social-driven club. Our lunches are full of a lot of energy, and we have guest speakers, as you all do. And it's an experience to come to our club. And we
Mhm.
get a lot of positive feedback about that. So we have a very high attendance rate, but I can't emphatically say it's 80% because that's a pretty unique number to get to these days. But our building, we're often approaching fire code, so we're doing okay. But it's the experience, I think.
Awesome. What are your other ideas about?
Well, I think fellowship's the big word. We got lots of smiles and stuff going on in meetings, you know, small but mighty.
Small but mighty, yeah, absolutely. Anybody else want to chime in?
Kim has an interesting comment. Interaction between members outside the normal Rotary meeting.
Mm,
So lots of fellowship outside of at the time you're meeting regularly.
which is an indication of what, Rob? What does that mean if they're meeting outside club meetings?
I think it means that they're connecting to the club and they're connecting to people within the club. And so their bond to the club and to the members of the club goes beyond just coming to the meeting every month or every week or whatever, right? Like it just feels like they're more connected in general. Is what I find. And we've got quite a bit of that where people, they create a book club or they create, a wine group, or we do this or we do that. And there's all these different kinds of interactions. Some of them are even between clubs. I see Linda at Heritage there. We've got a couple of things going on with members between our clubs. There's the Rotary Curling League in Calgary, which people interact all the time. I think it makes people more connected. And then they're more likely to participate and they're more likely to stay in Rotary.
Awesome. You build trust with people, and that's really key. Judy Ann, go ahead.
Well, thank you. Just wanted to share that our club's motto, we have a tagline, and it is, we have fun and we get things done. And I think for a small club, when we do things, and we usually use an app called Sign Up Genius, and that really helps us get to the particulars for a specific event. But when we make a specific ask, we do way better. So let's say we need people to work at a Rebels game, hockey game, selling 50-50 tickets. You put all the detail up on Sign Up Genius, and we usually fill the spots that way. We've worked at the food bank together. We sometimes work at the mustard seed. We've done green deer and picked up garbage. So I think for our club, it's been in the details, like making sure that we're making specific asks so people understand what it is that we need them to do. And we're very specific about the time commitment. And I think that really helps too, because everybody's busy and they're happy to help, but they want to know what the details are so that they can participate in a way that's respectful to work-life balance.
Awesome. So sometimes getting the engagement is being very clear about what the engagement is all about. So if they know date, time, and the time that you're asking them to go is something that is reasonable, then you might get more engagement, and that certainly helps. So what I want to share with you now is a survey that you can use as a satisfaction survey to establish where is your club at. So if you're having engagement issues, if you're having attendance issues, maybe there's something you can use here that will allow you to discover, where are we at? Do we need to change anything? Sometimes you don't need to change anything because your members are happy. But let me share with you just a second as I prepare. I need to prepare the screen for this. Just a moment, please. This is a tool that all of you have access to. I'm going to share now so that you will see this. Here we are. Okay. Somebody tell me if you see the Rotary Club of Calgary Downtown website.
Yep.
Who's coming to Calgary?
So each one of you has access to Club Runner. So I'm going into the member area of Club Runner. It may not look like this for you because I'm a site administrator, so there's probably way more stuff here. But what you will be able to see is under reports, at the very far end of the submenu is this thing called Membership Action Plan. And as it tells you here, you're about to leave Club Runner. The Membership Action Plan is an outside application. It was developed for a zone pair in the United States. And we have asked if our zone pair, zone 2832, can use this tool. And they said yes. So I'm going to show you this tool. I'm going to have to launch it again. Sorry about that. There we go. You will see this again on February 25th. You will see this again on March 8th. This is an amazing tool that will allow your club to be successful with membership. Why we're going in here now is because I want to show you the survey that comes with this tool. And we're going to have a look at different parts of this tool. But basically, what this tool does, it gives you a dashboard of your membership numbers. And what it does is it goes and looks at your membership over the last 5 years. And then it tells you what kind of a membership problem you have. And then it allows you to make changes and it will chart your progress. So here we're looking at the Rotary Club of Calgary. We have 2 new members this year. In order to reach the goal, we need to find 48 new members. The additional new members that we need to find is 46 because we've already found 2. We've had 6 terminations so far, and our average annual attrition is we lose on average 20 members a year. So if we lose 20 members, gain 20 members, we're where we're at. So most of you have indicated you wanted more members at the end of the year. You'll have to have a look at this progress dashboard to see what it is that you need to do in order to attract new members. Now, I am going to click on year to date, upcoming years. Membership goal. The survey information should show up on the left-hand side. Why it isn't is beyond me. Of course, it's because we're doing a session here and it's not showing up again. There we go. Now it's showing up. So this is where I wanted to take you, was to surveys. When you click on surveys, you can copy this shareable link and you can email the link to your members. And what it's going to do is it's going to ask them the following questions. There are 9 questions. So if I click on view results, you'll see the question. Overall, how satisfied are you with your club and with Rotary in general? Question number 1. Question number 2, what was the primary reason you joined Rotary? This was the big carrot that you offered people when they joined your club. If you said, when you join our club, you'll have the opportunity to get on the Stampede grounds for 2 weeks and come and sell Dream Home tickets, and you better be offering that if that was the big carrot, right? For us, our club has a big book sale. If you join our club, you get to participate in this big book sale every year. You better make that available to them, right? So why did they join? It's good for you to know why your members joined, but it's even better to know what is the primary reason you remain, because sometimes the two are different. Rate your personal experience with how welcome you feel when you attend a club meeting. Many of you have talked about that already in your vision for your club. The people are happy at the club. When they go to a meeting, there's a lot of energy. You've talked about that already. So this is important to know. How many of your members feel that way? I feel well informed about my club activities and plans. People want to be in the know. They don't like brand new news sprung on them. Oh, by the way, we're going to be doing this next week. I'm busy. Maybe that's part of the engagement problem, is the communication about the engagement activities is not done in a timely manner. There's so many components to engagement. You need to have a look at every one of those to see where you could do a better job. I feel that my club's leadership listens to me. Oh my gosh. I'm going to talk about listening a little later. We need to improve our listening skills so that we hear what our club members are saying and our team leads. I feel that my club's service activities are effective in improving our community. Like, are we having an impact or not? Then we talk about club strengths and weaknesses. So the club members' overall commitment to service, is that a strength or a weakness in our club? Is the club's overall atmosphere of welcoming members, is that a strength or a weakness in our club? The club's ability to promote fellowship among its members. Again, you guys have talked about that in your comments this evening. So it's important for every club member to rate that, so you get the impression from each one of your members. Quality of the club's speakers or programs, the club's ability to raise funds for charitable giving, that was talked about already. The effectiveness of the club's charitable giving programs. You know, if you say you're going to support these areas in your community, are you in fact doing that? And how, to what extent? Because those become great news stories that help promote your club, that then attracts people to your club. The club's reputation in the community, is it a strength or a weakness? And question 6, how likely is it that you will remain a member of Rotary for at least the next 2 years? Interesting question, eh? And then the last 3, what are the top 3 things about your current club that you find most enjoyable? The top 3 things you find least enjoyable? And if you could change just one thing in your club, what would you do? Now, raise your hand if you think that you would love to see what your club feels about all those issues, all those concerns. Wouldn't that be educational? Well, that tool is there. It is available. You just need to click on that link to get the link. You put it in an email, you send it to all your club members. I would love to know, when we meet again in February, how many of you have done that and what are the kinds of results you're seeing? I have not seen this in action. So you guys are the trailblazers. So it'd be wonderful to see what kind of response you get, and whether your gut feel for where you thought your club was and then the reality, how did that, is that the same, or is there a big gap? Carol, your hands up.
Yeah, I noticed it's you're using Club Runner. We use DACDB, but I thought I saw on the side there it's available on DACDB, is it?
It depends. If I don't know if yours your zone uses it. You should ask your
We don't use Club Runner anymore. We use DACDB.
Yeah, so yes, it is available on DACDB.
Okay, yeah.
However, it depends on your zone. So not all zones have been able to get this tool.
Okay.
His own pair found out about it and said, can we use the tool? And they said yes, so they made it available. So I mean, it'll be easy for you to go, if you go into Club Runner and you go to reports, if you see membership action, sorry, not club or, if you go to DAC-DB, I don't know where it shows up, but maybe look under reports. If there's got to be a reporting feature in DAC-DB, and it might be in there. Speak to your DGE.
Okay.
Yep. Or your district membership chair. Your district membership chair will know if they have access to this membership action plan tool. And like I said before, we're going to go into that a little bit in a little bit more detail on February 25th, and we're going to go into it in a lot of detail on March 8th. The goal is for every club to have a membership goal next year. We seem to be struggling with that, and I think the fact that this is a tool, as opposed to just say, I'm going to put my goal in there, but this is a tool that shows you how you're progressing towards your goal, and it gives you all of the sub-tools or strategies, there we go, tactics and strategies to help you reach your goal, and they're all listed in there. Okay. It's time for whiteboard again. Ta-da! Okay, on the whiteboard, what I'd like you to do now is to type there what you think the skills are that are required to be a successful president or leader of your club. What skills do you need?
How do I write?
You click on the T from the toolbar, and then you click on the page and start typing. Did I get that correct, Rob, Charlene?
Yeah, or you
Others?
can just click T and you can use the T even on your keyboard anywhere in there and it'll open up a text box.
Okay. Active listener, good listener, open to ideas of others, compassion, ability to really listen, my gosh, listening, good listener, empathetic, diplomacy, ability to listen, engage, encourage, and support. Listen without judgment. My gosh, look at all the listens. Woo. I think we're going to add a session on listening at the in-person meeting. Enthusiasm, tactful. Once again, we're going to compile these. You can add more than one item, by the way. Just keep clicking away. Be respectful of volume of work. Oh my gosh, yes. Stay organized, on topic. Strong leader. Give leads, targets. Team player, energy. Some of the best leaders realize they are serving, not bossing. A lot of these comments sound like they come from your experience of good leaders or your experience of perhaps not so good leaders. Laugh a lot. Enthusiasm, tactful. Decision maker, yes. Do you know how many decisions you're going to have to be engaged in your year? Many. Set goals. Yep. Are we slowing down? We still have a few more. The cool thing about all of these things is they can be learned. Yeah, some leaders are born leaders, but you know what? Some of us, we need to pick up on some of these skills, but we can learn them. And you know, there's a lot of these skills that you can pick up on the Learning Center. And of course, we're going to talk about them on February 25th. and March 8th. So we'll compile all of these and see how they fit into the existing curriculum that we've got, and we'll make sure that we touch on all of these. Okay, so let's look at poll number 3 then. What skills do you want to learn or polish before you begin your year? So, Rob, if you can put up poll number 3, I think it is. There we go. Are you interested in looking at how to run a great board meeting, or how to run a great club meeting, or maybe public speaking, how to prepare a report or guide your club leaders in preparing reports, or improve your listening skills? So many people put that in there. Building better relationships. I mean, of course, there's other skills, but these are kind of like the big ones, I think. So we have 4 out of 19. Remember to scroll down if your window is tiny. The last one on the list is dealing with a crisis. That may sound a bit ominous, but you know, if you have a plan, if a crisis happens, you just follow your plan. But you need to be prepared for it, right? Okay, we've got 18 out of 19 participated. Okay, this is great. So this will help us guide. Looks like there's people in every section here. Certainly building better relationships and conflict resolution, and how to run a great club meeting are the 3 top. So we'll capture this information, and we'll make sure that we provide you with some support in these areas. Okay, thank you very much, Rob. Okay, so those are skills. There will be tools that you'll need to use as president. Some of the obvious ones are email, right? There's a tool to use. You may want to start thinking about how you're going to organize your emails. Create folders so you can push those emails into a folder. And then when someone says, "Didn't you get my email about 2 months ago?" "Oh yeah, I did. And I filed it here because I knew I had to deal with it at a later date." So don't get caught trying to find things in a huge, immense inbox. Organize your folders, organize yourself in email. Of course, knowing your basic tools of Word, Excel, you might need PowerPoint. Certainly Word and Excel you will definitely need as a president. So make sure you brush up on that. And you don't have to be an Excel guru. You know, you just need to know how Excel works, and that there's columns and rows, and you can put formulas in, because your treasurer is going to probably work in an Excel spreadsheet. The budgets that your certain projects require, or your service project requires, it's going to be built in Excel. So brush up on those skills. Linda, go ahead.
Yes, just a quick question. I was told at our board meeting the other night that a lot of the presidents open up an RCCHP, or through Club Runner, they open up an email account just for their year as president. Is that something you're aware of?
So the email is not opened up in Club Runner. The email would be opened up on your what's called a domain. So if your club website is Rotary Club of Acme.ca, you would have president at rotaryclubofacme.ca. So you can create those email addresses. That is becoming a little bit more popular to provide continuity between presidents year after year after year. At the district level, we just implemented that this week.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I now have a second email address called dgelect@rotaryclubofacme.ca. rotary5360.ca. I am going to keep everything in there that is related to that role. Things that are particular to the DGE, but not for next year's DGE, I won't put in there. But this allows for continuity. So yes, some clubs are doing that.
Okay, so I just need to ask at the club to figure out how to do that. I'm not very technical, so that would be my opportunity.
Now-
But I think I would like to keep it out of my inbox and have it as a separate one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
The word of advice on that is TechSoup, TECHSOUP, TechSoup is a Canadian organization that provides cloud applications to charitable organizations for $0.
Could you spell it again, please? Sorry.
I'll just put it in the chat.
Yeah. Tech, TECH, soup, SOUP.
Yeah, TechSoup.
Linda, where were you again? What city are you from?
I'm in Calgary. I'm at the Calgary Club of Heritage Park.
Heritage Park, right? Yeah. So what again, yeah, I've heard of lots of clubs that are doing what Manoa is saying, how they're getting common email address, so there's continuity. For me personally, this is my second term as president. I was also president during COVID. I also wanted to get my Rotary emails away from my personal email. So I have Shaw, and so you can have different domain names in Shaw. So I just created Rob Wolf Rotary as like that way every member just uses my Rotary email address for my personal, because you can have multiple email addresses in your personal domain, but it still separates it. So that's another option too, if your club doesn't want to go the route that Mano was saying.
Yeah,
I think they already have. So I just got to find the right person to help me with that. But thank you very much. I just think I want it out of my personal email.
Yeah.
Just because just so I don't miss somebody is more than anything.
Yeah, absolutely. Good. Right. So, right, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, we talked about that. The latest tool that I've been using, and I don't know how many of you have explored artificial intelligence, but ChatGPT has been a bit of a wonderful coach for me in writing. So if you feel a little constrained about sending out messages as the president, you can certainly pop into ChatGPT and type in what you think you want to say, and you just tell it, can you make this more professional? Can you make this shorter? Can you tidy up the grammar? And it'll do it for you. You can still adjust it after the fact, but what I find that it did is it took away the writer's block. I didn't have to worry about it. I just went in and did it, and then there you go. I get other items. I get other options to use. So there's another tool. Rotary has many tools for you to use. So we have Club Runner, and depending on which district you're in, you may have the other version of Club Runner, and I can't remember, DACDB, I think it's called DACDB. That I'm sure most clubs use about 50% of the functionality of what's in Club Runner. So as a president, you don't need to know it all, but you need to go in and find reports and see where you're going to put in your team's names for this year and for potentially the year after. Familiarize yourself with some of these aspects in Club Runner. I'm going to ask you a question in a minute, so if you need more help on that, you'll get the opportunity to say, yes, I want more help on that. The Club Runner app is kind of cool. How many of you have it on your phone? Raise your hand. Awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it's a great place to find district people, anybody in the district. All of you folks, when you registered for this, all I saw was your name. I didn't have a clue where you were from. So I went in here, I go, okay, let's look at Sheila. Where's Sheila from? Oh, look at that. This is where she's from. Cool. So easy to use. Download the Club Runner app. There's My Rotary. Who does not have a My Rotary account? Don't want to see any hands go up. Awesome. So you've all been in My Rotary, and now you've seen the membership action plan. So Rob, if you can launch poll number 4. Okay, so out of all of these tools that you will have to use as a club president, which tools would you like to learn more about? Okay, we're nearly there. We've got 15 out of 18, 16 out of 18, 17, 18. Okay. Okay, so the club runner app, 5, club runner 3. Okay, membership action plan, lots of you, a little bit on My Rotary, and the Rotary action plan. Awesome. Okay, great. Well, we'll make sure that as we continue our learning sessions together, we will address these items for you. Okay, thank you very much, Rob. Okay, it is 8:23, and I do want to give you guys an opportunity for some last minute words. So I'm going to skip the action plan. We'll deal with that on February 25th. So not to worry, we will still cover it. But what I do want to share with you is what would be great for you guys to look at before we meet again. So just a minute here. Whoops. Close down my PowerPoint. There we go. Oh, it went to the action plan, of course. Just a minute.
We can just see your desktop, Minnow.
Next. You just see my desktop?
That's the trees with all of your.
With my desktop. Yeah. Mess of my, you know what I'm doing in the next.
Minnow, while you were looking, I was going to ask you a question. Are you going to the Learning Center? Is that on this?
Nope.
Okay, good. So Minnow mentioned about having my Rotary account. How many of you have used the Rotary Learning Center? Oh, can you stop sharing for a sec, Minnow?
Yep.
Sorry, same question. Okay, most of you, good. So if you haven't, I would also strongly encourage you to do so. There's tons of great training modules, especially for president-elect training modules. It's part of my Rotary. It's just under the Learning Development tab once you're in my Rotary. It's a great place for you to get information and do modules at your own time, on your own computer, at your own pace. Not only for you, but also to help your board and your committees as well. But it's good for you to know first so you can direct your leadership team where to find it. So I'm sure Mano will mention it as well at some point, but between now and the start of the year, make sure you go into my Rotary, into the Rotary Learning Center and discover that resource because it's amazing as well. And you can reach out to me or Mano at any time. Me, because Mano is really busy with her other stuff. Reach out to me. I'll put my email address in the chat, and if you can't find it, I'll direct you how to find it.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. So I will share. I'll talk for. We have 4 minutes. I'll talk for 30 seconds about the action plan. So I get this screen showing. Okay, now you see my screen. So Rotary's action plan is a wonderful tool that allows you to move forward with your club, whether you have a strategic plan or not, whether you've reviewed your strategic plan or not. And it's basically 4 areas. We want to increase our impact. That's the things that we do. We want to expand our reach. This means we want to have more people involved doing great things. Oh, why did it keep going? There we go. Previous. There we go. We want to enhance participant engagement. We heard you tonight talk about how do I get more people engaged. There are ways of doing it. There are tools and tactics that will help you with, and increase our ability to adapt. If we don't adapt, we're done. I mean, how many people go to Blockbusters these days, right? Blockbusters did not adapt, and they are gone. So Rotary has an action plan. It is at this website. You don't need to remember this. All you need to do is Google Rotary Action Plan, and it'll take you to this site. There's a cute little movie there that you can watch that explains the action plan in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. You can show it to your club, you can show it to your board, you can show it to your committees. We are going to be working in here on February 25th as well as March 8th. The objective is on March 8th that you will come out with some ideas of what you could do in each one of these areas. So that's enough about the action plan for tonight. Between now and February 25th, have a look at your club's membership action plan, the thing I showed you in Club Runner. And if you can, put your membership goal in for 25-26 for your year as president. It's under Club Runner in the member area, under reports, membership action plan. Start building your team if you haven't done that already. Review the action plan page, which is what I just showed you. The page has tons of information and tons of tactics and ways of achieving those goals in those areas. Send me any burning question you have so that we can plan to include it in our learning sessions. Something that crossed my plate 2 weeks ago was a Rotarian in Red Deer who said, there's a Rotarian in my club that would love to do conflict resolution training. And I thought, yay, hallelujah, wonderful. So I'm going to speak to that person and we'll see if we need to do a separate session or if we can include it on March 8th. I think conflict resolution is something that we all need to have a look at. And continue your president courses in the Learning Center. Again, you don't have to sit there for hours. Take one 15-minute course one day. Let it go for a couple of days. Go back and take another 15-minute course. In no time, you'll have it done. So there's your kind of homework. I mean, if you follow the learning plan as we've laid it out, and we'll support you on this, when July 1st rolls around, you will feel comfortable, you will feel confident, you'll feel energized and ready to rock and roll. So there you go. PELS, pre-PELS #1 done. Any questions right now from anyone? Okay. I want to see a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Was this a valuable use of your time? All thumbs up. Bravo. Good. Okay. If there's anything that we need to do to shift, what should we keep? What should we stop doing? You let me know. It's 8:30 right on the nose, which for me is kind of surprising. Rob knows I always go over. So I hope to bring in other leaders from our district in delivering some of these things for you as we move along. And, you know, after March 8th, if we still feel we need to meet, we'll set up another Zoom meeting. And I just want you to feel comfortable in your role as president. Actually, you know what? Maybe not comfortable. I want you to feel like you're on the edge of something cool, on the edge of something big, because that's the position of growth. When you know that it feels kind of like exciting, but I'm not sure. But I want you to feel that in a positive way. So I'm here to support you. The district is here to support you. Folks from other districts, your districts, do exactly what our district does. We're all there to support clubs. That's our job. We won't do it for you. I'll repeat that again. We won't do it for you, but we will support you and provide the tools that you need in order for you to be successful. Any final words? I want everybody to unmute. And as I mention your name, I want you to give me 1 or 2 words how you feel right now. Carol.
Thank you very much. It was a great session. Really enjoyed it.
Okay, that's how you feel. Awesome. Sheila,
Great.
good. Alan, how do you feel?
All good, thank you.
Good. Iris?
There's so many opportunities for growth and it's really exciting right now.
It is awesome. Great. Al?
Grateful for spending time with you.
Oh, great. Wonderful. Rob?
Inspired.
Oh, wonderful. Nerdin?
Excited.
Good. Bill?
I'm soaking up everything from everybody who's helping me. So, and I'll take it. Thank you.
Bill, a sponge. Awesome. Great. Kathy?
Thank you. It's been
Awesome.
helpful.
Good. Gordon?
I'm enthused. When I was asked to be president, I was a little concerned, and the feedback I got is, and it's similar to what you just said, is the past presidents aren't going to let you fail. And I think it's important to note that, just as you've just said, the resources are there. You just have to ask for it or reach out to it. So thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome, Gordon. Okay, Darren?
More prepared, but glad I got a year and a half before my year.
Yeah. That's funny. Cool. Kim?
I have to say, when I was on the way running from my curling at Rotary Curling to here to get here by 7 o'clock, I went, this better be worthwhile. And I have to say it's very worthwhile. Thank you very much. And I'm much feeling more enthusiastic about where I'm going now.
Awesome. Glad to hear that, Kim. Judy Ann?
Lucky.
Great. Go buy a lottery ticket. Woohoo. Okay, awesome. Carolyn?
Oh, I'm quite thankful for this session and that even from Qualicum Beach or Mexico that we can join in and have all these ideas shared and all this information given. Zoom's an
Awesome. Isn't that amazing, this tool? Just great. Chris?
Supported.
Good. Linda?
I have quite a few words. I'm grateful, nervous, excited, and same, supported. So thank you.
Awesome. Larry?
Challenged.
Good. Darlene? Are you still there? Maybe she's
Yeah,
not there.
still here.
Yeah.
Happy to support in any way I can from wherever I am.
Awesome. That is just amazing that you could be such a great support for everybody knows who Charlene is, don't you? Do you?
Yes.
Do Charlene? Charlene is our district administrator who works from Mexico. Isn't that cool? Not all here. She does come back. We love to see her in person. But yeah, she's in
And
Mexico.
I'm headed to Mexico on Thursday.
Great.
Excellent.
Rob?
Honestly, I'm just I get touched every time people. Mano and I do a lot of these planning of these sessions, and Mano helped a lot last year too when we did the session. And just to hear everyone's feedback that they're getting value out of it, that honestly makes it worthwhile for us because that's why we do this. So I'm blessed that you enjoyed it.
I'm going to ask a big favor. For those of you who do have time, if you can send me one sentence of why you felt that this session was invaluable, that why other president-elects should be here for the next one, I would appreciate that, and I would use it to advertise the next session. The great thing is with a small group, everybody gets a chance to talk, and I like to hear something from everybody. With a larger group, it might not be as, we might not have as much time to do that. But I think the other president-elects need to know that this is important and this will really help them. So you're at the front of the, you are the trailblazers. That's a new way of doing things. So congrats to you guys. I look forward to seeing you on February 25th. And if you get a minute to just say, this was an invaluable session. I learned so much about blah, 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 or just a general statement that I could use to advertise the next one, that I'd greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, and Mano mentioned it earlier too. If there's any burning questions, like let us know so that we can get them answered in the time. Because our job is to educate you, arm you with the tools, and so we need to know what you want to know. Help you with that.
Yeah, great. Okay, without further ado, folks, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna go sit down and have tea and rest, and I will see you on February 25th.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
thanks.